Hi there, it's Jennifer. Today I wanted to share with you some bobby pin basics. So to me there's no real, beauty rules. I don't think there are rules that everybody has to abide by when it comes to beauty. Everybody's different. Something that works for me is not going to work for somebody else. Say with bobby pins, something that works for me is not going to work for somebody else. We have different hair types, different textures. I have thick hair, natural curly hair, and somebody else could have thin hair and straight hair. So these are just kind of, the things that I like to do and that I find are very helpful to me, because I used to hate bobby pins. They always slipped out of my hair. I could not hold a style, and I absolutely hated them. But once I kind of started learning tutorials and how to use bobby pins, they are my best friends. I'm always using them. I'm sure you know that if you've seen other tutorials that I've done. I like my bobby pins now. So the first thing, I guess, when looking for bobby pins is I like to look for ones that have a little bit of shine, so a little bit of coating on them. So I don't know if you can see, but it has just a little bit of shine. I have tried, inexpensive dollar store type brands. I've tried beauty professional styles, and I find right in the middle, the Goody brand is my favorite. So like I said, I like the gloss. I find it if it's too glossy, then it just slips right out of my hair. I also like it when it has these little balls at the end of it, because I find, again, they kind of grip and they don't let the bobby pin completely slip out of their hair. So I find that is really helpful. Let me see here. I prefer the Goody brand. I think that bobby pins are best. I have light hair, so I usually pick the bobby pins that are lighter. I know that it's not exactly, my hair color, but I find if the bobby pin shows, it's not as dramatic. It's not as noticeable. I use the lighter one. If I used a dark one, it would be really noticeable if the bobby pin was poking out a little bit. So those are my little tips. One thing I saw a picture on Pinterest, and it said that ridges up on bobby pins is the wrong way and ridges down is the right way. And there were so many comments about people saying, how dare you tell me how to use my bobby pins? And I was really surprised. So, for my opinion, I used to always put in bobby pins with the ridge down, with the flat part down. And just to kind of show you, if the bobby pin, and as you move your head and go out your day, it slowly will slip out. So for myself, I found once I started using the bobby pins with the ridge down, that it grips the hair a lot easier and a lot more. And then it's not as easy to come out because the little ridges grip it more. Again, if you prefer, you can try it different ways and just see what you like. I was just like everybody else. Of course you're going to wear the bobby pins with the ridges, with the flat side against your head. Once I tried it with the ridges down, I could not believe how much better the bobby pins stayed in my hair. So definitely try it for yourself. So for my hair, like I mentioned before, I have thick hair. So if I'm going to say put a little section back, and I'll go ridges down. Also a little tip, what I like to do when I am getting ready to insert the bobby pin, with my other hand, I just kind of open it and then I'll hold it like this, so it's nice and ready for me to insert it. So I want to just pin this hair back a bit. I'll insert the bobby pin, and it kind of is sticking out of, it's going away from the head at the top here, and then eventually it is going to slide out because there's too much hair in the little bobby pin. So neat little trick that I've learned. This also works for thin hair as well. I don't know, usually thin hair and thick hair are completely different, but for some reason this little technique works. So take a little section and we'll section this part back, and then we'll take this section and we'll just put it over top of the other bobby pin. And then it'll hold much better because it's not such a big section. We've put it into two little sections. So there we go. One little trick there. And I like to braid my bangs back or twist them. So I just wanted to show a neat little technique that I like to do with my bobby pins. Whoops, for that as well. So I'll just quickly twist my hair. Da-da-da. Mr. Scale. My kitten's playing with my toes. Okay, so we'll twist this hair. I always like volume. So the technique that I like to do, if we placed the bobby pin like this, then again it's that thick piece, so this part is going away from the head and it's eventually going to come out. And it doesn't look really good, you know, having this nice little twisted and then a big dark bobby pin. So what I like to do is I take the bobby pin, I'll try to get close enough for you to see, and then I'd like to just insert the bobby pin right into the twisted part, and that usually will stay. You might have to do a couple bobby pins. And right in the center, and then that holds it really well. And then you can't really see the bobby pins. And I also like to insert it in the twisted area. So I'll just go close. Whoop. There we go. And that one needs to be adjusted. There, you can do it with like twists like what I have and with braids. And for myself, I just find it a lot easier. It'll hold the style much better, and then yeah, you don't have bobby pins sticking out everywhere. Because me personally, when I see someone who has a really beautiful style, a nice updo, and then all these bobby pins showing, it just kind of ruins the style. That's just my opinion. So I like to kind of hide my bobby pins as much as I can. And I think, ooh, there's just one more little trick that I wanted to show you. So say you have I can't really do it, but say you have an up style, like a messy bun, and you have the little ends poking out. So say, we'll say this is like a little end that's poking out. So I put it in the middle of the hair, give it a twist, and then insert it. So then the end still is poking out a little bit, but it's kind of, I know you can't really tell because I don't have my hair in an updo, but neat little trick for when you have an updo like a messy bun or something, and then all of a sudden you just have this end part that's poking out. You can just insert the bobby pin in the center, give it a twist, and insert it into the head. And then you have the end still kind of out, but there's more of a nice little twist and a curl. So I hope you like these basic bobby pin tips. Please let me know if you have any tips of your own that you'd like to share with me. And yes, definitely let me know if you enjoyed this little tutorial, if you enjoyed the basics that I showed you, and thank you so much for watching. If you would like other beauty tips and hair tutorials, you can definitely go to my blog at beautyunder10.ca. Thank you so much for watching.